Alright, welcome back everyone, it's your Code King Zaf here, and as you can see, we just got a brand new developer livestream summary that just came out, giving us a lot of information when it comes to the future of the game, especially a segment on KAMISH, and a little note on LIU as well. In the comment section, let me know, do you want to see LIU coming out right now, or do you want a prime version of him? The same goes for KAMISH and the KAMISH's Wrath. Do you want to see those released right now, or do you want to wait and see them in the best state they could possibly be released in, giving us an overpowered version of him? We do not want the Thomas Andre treatment where he comes into the game and he's power crept so quickly. We want LIU and the KAMISH's Wrath to be super duper strong. But speaking of strong, if you want to remain strong in the game, make sure you jump and use the codes right here. These are codes from the previous developer livestream, so make sure you jump in and use them if you have yet. But also, as I mentioned right here, for more codes, jump in and support Zaf. Yes, that's right. Make sure you go to the link down below and support us, because your support was removed. When the brand new sports season started, your support was automatically taken off, so make sure you jump in and you support us once more. If you want to keep on getting brand new codes sent to you, of course, supporting is 100% free. The link is down below, so jump in and support that way. You don't miss out on thousands of essence stones, man per extracts, and a bunch of codes coming out very soon. We should start getting brand new codes from this week onwards, so jump in, that way you do not miss out. And also big shout out to Albie on the first commenter on our last juicy video. And I'm gonna be honest, if LIU does get released, this is how players are going to act when it comes to Lennart Neiman, where we just don't want to play with him anymore. Now, when it comes to the brand new developer livestream notes, we have a lot to cover right here. These ones give us some information when it comes to presets and bugs regarding skills, not what we're looking for. We do have a little segment here on Fat Not the Dragon, where there is some issues with targeting, but it looks like when it comes to big bosses, the developers have a lot to fix. When it comes to the Dragon and the Ant Queen, there's been a lot of issues, so they have a lot under play when it comes to big bosses. Honestly, they should just stop doing the big bosses, give us smaller versions of them like Beer, etc., because whatever they're doing now is not working. We also have information on the next idol collaboration. It is confirmed to come out on August the 28th. Alright. The developers have mentioned right here that with the first collaboration ending, there was a necessary cooldown period because a lot of hunters have felt a burden due to the simultaneous releases when it came to 2 hunters coming out right at once. So we do need a break. We're getting jinwoo, and then next month, we're getting 3 hunters being released all at once. We might be cooked if we don't get brand new words coming in, but the developers said it's going to be well-prepared hunter characters, so maybe they will be meta-defining. Maybe a lot of dark hunters, minimum 1, will be released very soon, but would you look at that? Will there be more swimsuit or bikini costumes coming out? We'll aim to release new costumes in line with the season. Our boy Go-Gun, he needs a skin coming in. Make sure you drop your like if you agree. I mean, he has such minimal skins, this one will be perfect. Or even like a Christmas related skin, just give him like a little beard. Oh, that would have been so nice. We also have a Shuam engineer when it comes to her skills. There's a bug on her which I do believe has been fixed, that's nice. We have a brand new feature that the developers are considering when it comes to cores and gems. Oh, gems for sure. I would love to salvage a lot of my tier 5 gems which just suck and make brand new ones out of them, or just let us reroll the ones we have, that'd be nice, but we'll see what happens there. They're discussing the possibility, so that means it's probably not going to come out, but we'll see. We also have a segment on the training dummy. The dev team is currently working on this. Okay, it's expected to be included in the next or following update. Oh, that is going to make our lives so easy. I cannot wait for that feature. I'm serious. I need that so bad coming in. When it comes to spamming the guild boss over and over again, when it comes to doing power destruction, I am not a fan of just spamming. And I mean spamming those game modes to get some semblance of like potentially good testing results. Nasty. Anyways, hopefully that comes in very soon. We do need it. We have some mention here as well when it comes to over-limiting collaboration characters. That means when we go past the A10 mark, we're not really getting too many words. Platinum coins are given, but their usage is very, and I mean very unsatisfying. So in the second collaboration, we're preparing for better words for hunters who continue to obtain characters post-max limit. I wonder what that could be. The developers do have to limit what can be provided, otherwise, well, whales just go in like me. Remember, I have 7,500 custom draws and just summon for hunters needlessly, which I don't think will be good for the game, so hopefully it'll be a manageable resource which just have limits. Otherwise, well, I'll have a use for my thousands and thousands of summons. Remember, I only spend on this game for my viewers to make sure I have all the materials to ensure my account is top notch to give you the best content possible. But also we have a mention here as well, when it comes to the second collaboration, will they have dual rate up banners or triple rate up banners coming in? Because dual rate ups, as we mentioned before, do provide a burden to our accounts because we need so many summons coming in. So developers said right here, it depends on how you interpret the concept of a dual rate up, but in the recent Mew and Chua rate up, we assign only those two characters to a single banner. This effectively removed the issue of off-banner characters appearing, and we aim to minimize the burden on hunters. In the end, we believe it was a good solution, and honestly, I'm not going to glaze lefts here, but it was not too bad. I wish we got a few more free summons coming in, and maybe a reduction to the pity. I feel like with the brand new triple rate up coming out, remember, we have 3 rate ups coming out very soon, that we're going to need a ton of awards, or maybe a reduction in the pity. Maybe instead of the 80 cap, we'll go down to 60, and the pity summon will drop to 50 as well. That'd be pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie, because right now, sure, when it came to dual rate ups, it wasn't too bad, but if we're going to the triple rate up route, I'm going to be honest, that doesn't seem like a good idea, but I guess we'll see. However, as mentioned in the previous question, we were unable to resolve the issue that arises when hunters continue to obtain character copies beyond the 10th advanced tier. That's why in the upcoming second collaboration, 3 characters will appear in a single banner, so that's confirmed. We're getting 3 characters in a banner, and we're planning to implement an additional system to resolve that issue, which is good, right? Let's say you're summoning for Mion and Shua, and you already have one to, let's say, A9. But the other one was to A7 and you just kept on losing 50-50s, you would have gotten a dupe that wouldn't contribute to your account at all, which is not idle or not ideal. I had to do it. So we'll see what happens there. We also mentioned here when it comes to older swimsuit costumes, we are currently discussing the re-release of previous costumes with our business team. Alright, the business team has to be involved when it comes to swimsuit costumes. I like that. We do have an event right here that was just updated. We have the 2025 Summer Festival event hosted by the Hunters Association. When I clicked it, I get this right here. Password time is not valid, but there is an event that gives us the costumes, so that's nice. I can't confirm, but here is what we all want to see. When will Kamish's Rage be released? Ooh, the Kamish Raid is a major storyline event, even in the original work, absolutely. I would love to see a little segment on that, because in the manhwa, we didn't really see a fight for that, right? We just got word of it, but we didn't see it in action, so I do want to see that. Maybe a webtoon for this game exclusively, right? That'll bring some brand new players coming in, brand new hype. Not too bad. I like that idea. Good idea, Zap. Drop a like if you agree if we should get a little segment on that when it comes to the prior history of the Kamish Raid. We've had a lot of exclusives when it comes to the Hunter stories, right? When it came to every single If Hunter, and when it comes to the brand new Hunters coming out that are exclusive to this game, so I do want to see that happening. But as you can see right here, our development team also considers it as key content. We're currently developing it as a real-time multiplayer feature. We are putting a lot of thought into this so that we can present it in a more engaging and substantial form. Okay, I'm glad the developers are thinking about this and not just planning to release this as a cash grab where we jump in some of the brand new weapon, the Kamish's Wrath. Oh, I want to get that weapon so bad. A10 instantly. If you're going to summon for that weapon right away, let me know in the comment section down below, and of course drop a like. This will be one of the most hype storylines and event periods to date. Oh, I am so excited for it. I hope when it comes to the summoning animation, we have Thomas Andre just presenting us the blade itself. I want that. I need it. And I hope we get a lot of free copies as well, because when the storyline comes out, I fully expect us to get a free SR version of it. I mean, it's a must, right? We better get it. And then we have some mentions here when it comes to bugs and the preset feature of the power of destruction. That's fine. Developers do have to fix that when it comes to unselected skills. Very annoying. We have a little mention here of a very important topic, that is Baron Cores being dropped in Yogmon content. We've seen feedback that Baron Cores are preferred in some builds. We will discuss potential improvements with the development team, which is obviously something we do want to see. Baron Cores are pretty darn useful, but speaking of useful, do you see that right there? We have LIU mentioned, let's see, the Dark attribute seems very underpowered. Any plans for future improvement? We've consistently received feedback on this. Some mentors have requested LIU to be a Dark Elemental Hunter, or questioned why Sung Jinwoo wasn't Dark, which is very true. The fact that they mentioned LIU means it's in their books. We might get LIU very soon, but I really can't see them being a Dark Hunter. I mean, they're a fragment, right? So Light Hunter just makes sense, but we have so many fragments, we can't have them all be Light Hunters. That'll make the Light category very strong. But I do want to mention when it comes to LIU, I want to see in the comments right now, do you want to see LIU being released right now in a less, I guess, overpowered state, or do you want to wait for his actual prime release, where he does come in as strong as possible, absolutely power creeping hunters, like our boy Lennart Nierman. Let me show you a little meme that I made very quickly. So leveling Rise players, when LIU releases, Lennart Nierman, we are done playing with you. I don't want to play with you anymore, because who cares? We all want LIU to be released. So in the comments, let me know, do you want to right now at the risk of getting the Thomas under treatment, or do you just want to keep on waiting for his prime release, where he's going to come in as strong as possible? But the developers do realize that it's very true that Dark Attribute Hunters have a very small pool of characters, partly due to the release order they've had in the game. One Dark Attribute Hunter is planned for the August 2nd collaboration, or I guess they mean the August 28th collaboration. I can proofread this if you want, developers, no worries. We're also preparing to expand the Dark lineup quickly in future updates. Alright, hold on. That means that developers are planning to give us a lot of Dark characters, which means a lot of Dark content is coming. So when it comes to your summoning strategy, keep that in mind. You might want to hold off when it comes to your summons, especially if there's going to be a focus on the Dark meta, because when Dark characters come out, we're going to obviously get Dark content to use them on. When it comes to the brand new workshop, I do believe that'll be the case. So if you want to clear it, now is the time to not summon for any more Wind Hunters potentially. If you're already able to clear all the content in the game, I don't see why you would summon for more and more, unless of course you want to get those top juicy guild boss scores, because the Wind team is a staple. They are a staple team that we use everywhere, but that's a discussion for another day. We also have a real-time multiplayer content feature. In the previous update, we introduced real-time multiplayer content, and now we're working on developing a more advanced version of it. Development is being expedited. In the next update, you'll experience battles featuring 2 controllable characters simultaneously. 2 controllable? Okay. That'll be different for sure. We will continue to add content and not just story updates, so I guess a lot is headed our way. I'm excited for it. So make sure you drop a like if you're pumped for the future of this game. It's looking very promising. We have some closing remarks here as well, mentioning developers are looking to keep on improving the game and providing more information through formats like CM Notes, and working hard to maintain communication, which is something we do want, thanking us for our continued support. And there's a segment here as well when it comes to thank you for showing your love and support, and don't forget to support Zaf. Yes, that's right, make sure you jump in and support us so that we don't miss on the future codes that are coming out very soon. We should be getting a bunch of brand new codes this week, so don't miss out. Your support was reset, so don't miss out on the brand new codes coming your way. On that note, this is your Code King Zaf signing out. I'll catch you next juicy video, of course.